Happy Friday, everybody. How are you today? I was going to give you my QR code for Buy Me a Coffee, but I seem to have lost it. I don't know where it went. Oh, it's down there on the floor. Ha ha! Found it. Move my chair. Climb under my desk. Oh, goodness sakes. Ah! Got my microphone wire caught around my stool. I'm in good shape today. I'm in good shape. It's okay, everybody. I'm in good shape. If you are feeling generous and would like to pop me some money at Buy Me a Coffee, I would appreciate it. I'm working on it. I am working on it. It's a very slow go, but I am working on it. Okay. Feeling bookmarky today. I got this piece of paper, but it's a little wide for a bookmark. I think I'm going to cut it in half. Pardon me. Let's see. I come over here to my little slicer. Let's see. This piece of paper is... Okay, so we'll make it about that wide. That ought to do it. I've got one of those old-fashioned guillotine kind of paper cutters. But it's so big and heavy, I have to keep it on the floor over there. Underneath my credenza that holds all my art supplies. All right, have cut that in approximate half. We'll use this one to start with. What pattern are we going to do? I don't know. We're going to pick one from the ribbon box. That one. Sazzi. S-A-Z-Z-I. Whew. Pardon me. Upside down. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw a series of circles and connect them with a little diagonal line. Then we are going to aura them. And then we are going to aura again with double lines. And then we can embellish. That looks good. Should I do real circles, like actual circles, instead of just guessing at circles? Maybe I will. Maybe I will actually do real circles with my circle thing. I'm going to put a very faint line up the middle, though. Approximately there. And mark every 1 inch. Let's mark every 1 inch. That way I can be relatively consistent. Yeah. Do I want them to go off the page? No. I'm going to cut this down here. I'm going to cut this off right there so that my bookmark is an even spacing. There's my scissors. I almost thought I had to go away again. That's good. Close enough. Now I've got 1 inch from each end. And okay, that'll work. That'll work. So what size circle do I want to start with? I think since we're going to be doing the aura, I think the middle circle needs to be fairly small. Maybe be this 3/8 size. It's close enough. Not 2/8, I was using 3/8. Something like that. Looky there. I've made circles. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh God, I hate when that happens. Wow. I'm just in good shape today, aren't I? And then we want to connect this side of this to this side of this like that. Am I planning this out? Dawn, are you planning this out? Yeah, I seem to be. Okay. You need to go out a little bit. And then the aura is about like that. Right? Yeah. Something like that. Yeah. Okay. All right. We've made our plan. What size pen do we want? What color pen do we want? Do we want a black pen? Do we want to go in color? Let's do a color. Let's do one of my PN pens. I'm feeling blue. Should we do blue? Let's do blue. I'm going to erase some of this planning here because I don't need this stripe down the middle anymore. Like that. Okay. Get rid of some of that. So how you guys doing? Doing all right? It's weekend. Coming up again? How do we have another weekend? I don't know. As of the day of this filming, we've got a beautiful day today. It is probably in the low 70s today. Sun is out. The wind's not blowing. The birds are singing. I actually have the windows and the door open in my studio today because it's just a beautiful day. But it sounds like next week the rain will be back. So there's that, which is good because we need rain. We absolutely need rain. Not going to complain about rain. Something like that. You think that is the point. That one I've already done. Like that. Okay. So that's the first go round with the aura. Now, the next go round with the aura goes, I need to figure out where it starts because it's kind of hard to figure out. It's going to go about this far. About like that. Something like that. I'm going to continue that thought process here. Am I going to draw right on those lines? No, I know I'm not going to, but at least it gives me an idea of where to head. And where I need to stop drawing. That's the important thing. Like I need to stop here, not go all the way to there. Does that make sense? Okay, we're going to draw this one first. Just like that. Something like that. If you guys are praying, folks, will you pray for my stepdad? He is going to have a valve replacement. By the time you see this, it will have already happened. Yes, it will have already happened. We just got news as to the date, so it will have been at the beginning of this week. Yeah, he's 91 years old, and they're going to go ahead and give him a valve replacement. But I don't know how long recovery is going to take. It may be a long struggle. I don't know. He might not make it through the surgery. We don't know. Yeah, we're very, very concerned. His philosophy on it is kind of, well, he never expected to live as long as he has, so every day is a blessing, and if it's his time, it's his time. But we're not ready for him to go. Look at how pretty that is. That's so pretty. That came out really good. I like the sample with it, with the little lines, and I think that is what I'm going to do. We're going to just go here. And we're just going to fill these in with just some lines. Like that. Yep, I like that. Should we do every other one? Should we do this one as something different than this one? Or should we make them the same? I like the idea of lines. Oops. You know what? Maybe I'll do lines going this way on this one. The aura disappeared when I did that. I'm not sure I like that. But we're just going to go for it. Yeah, the aura disappeared there. I don't like that the aura disappeared. Can I do this? And bring the aura back? Yes. Yes, I can. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to do these lines first and then the other way, because it makes it easier to follow. And we are going to go every other one and see what happens. So we're going to have sort of a plaid look in here, like that. Okay. So it should go stripe, plaid, stripe, plaid. Yeah, that should work. I've been working on Jerry's Texture Tag Tuesdays, which has been a challenge for me. And if you're not following that on Tuesdays, that's fine. might not be your thing. But I was digging through my scrap fabric drawer and I found this fabric that I had used. Oh, there's where that sneeze was hiding. I found this fabric that I had used for slip covers for my kitchen chair when my son was little. And boy, did that bring back memories. We needed something that could be washed and that it wasn't too expensive, so that if it was unsalvageable with washing, then that's would be okay. Oh, my pen is drying up. No! Seriously? Look, my pen just gave up the ghost. In the middle. In the middle! All right, well, throw that one away. I do have another blue pen. I think it's a different color, or it's a different size nib. Is it the same color with a different size nib? Yes, it's the same color, different size nib. Okay, we'll go for it. Awesome sauce. Okay, let's fix that. But anyways, what was I saying? Saying that it brought back some memories. It's amazing how something as simple as a piece of fabric or just little things that bring back so many memories. I can just see my little boy now. He's in his 30s. He's not a little boy, but I can see him sitting at the kitchen table in his little booster chair, just feeding the dogs his breakfast, which he wasn't supposed to do, but he did anyway, and he thought it was so funny. I can hear his belly laugh. Wow. That's a memory that is deep down in my soul. And it makes me so happy to remember. Do you guys have memories that are like that are deep in your soul, that just make you so happy to remember? Sometimes I think they're gone. Sometimes I think they're gone and that I don't remember. And then something will come back and trigger the thought, and it just all comes flooding back. Me as a 30-something mom, which is not old nowadays. Oh, good gracious. I just did 2 in a row. I didn't want to do that. Alrighty, they're all going to be that way then. We've just changed our plan. Guess what? They are all going to be plaids now. That's okay. Maybe I like them better that way. What I was going to say is, a lot of moms are in their don't have their first child until they're in their 30s nowadays. But when I had my first, it was less common. It was very common to have your kids in your 20s and to be pretty much done by the time you were in your 30s. But not anymore. Now there are more and more older moms. Excuse me. That sneeze made my nose run. Anyways, there was a time of my life where it was a challenge. Life was hard. I struggled with what I now know is postpartum depression, but I didn't know what it was then. I totally struggled with that. I had some challenges. We were struggling financially. It was a tough era for us. But we managed, and somehow we managed to stay in our home. Somehow we managed to find child care while we were working. Somehow we did it. And while our days were not perfect, the amount of love that was going on in this household was a beautiful thing. And it just brings back such happy and joyful memories for me. That I didn't even realize that they were going to be core memories as they were happening. Of course, I mean, there are some times where you say, wow, I'm going to remember this forever. You know, certain particular times of your life you think, I will never forget this. And then you do, which is weird, because you think you'll never ever forget this moment, and then you do. And then there are other moments that are just ordinary moments, day-to-day moments that you don't even think about. And those are the things you remember so deeply. It's very interesting what your brain does. Really, it really is. I feel like having some hot pink. Why do I feel like hot pink? But I do. I feel like hot pink. Interesting. Alrighty then. Hot pink it is. Why did I think hot pink? Because I was aiming, my initial thought when I thought, oh, it needs some more color, was to do a different color of blue. And then all of a sudden my brain said, hot pink. But you know what? I like it. I like it. these pearls in the middle. I want to use my outliner pens, which leave a silver in the center. Let me do the outliner pen with the pink. Not the blue? No, not the blue. Pink. And I'm going to do just a little highlight on them. Just like that. Are we doing any shading? I don't think so. I think we're going to leave it just like that. Look at those pretty pearls. I like it. Okay, so the question is, how do I want to sign it? Do I want to sign it with blue or pink? I think I'm going to sign it with pink. S-A-Z-Z-I. S-A-Z-Z-I. Like that. Look at that pretty bookmark. All right. Awesome. All right. You guys have a blessed day. Go out and do something nice for someone today. Make the world a better place, one person at a time. Have a great weekend. Let's see. Friday the 14th is going to be a full moon. So if that means anything to you. Monday when we come back, it's going to be St. Patrick's Day. I will have to actually make a plan for that. We'll see what I come up with. Alrighty, you guys have a blessed day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.